In today's video, we're going to learn how to schedule a meeting in Microsoft Teams. This is going to work on PC, on Mac, and of course on Teams on the web. So you can see in front of us, we're on our Microsoft Teams desktop. On the left-hand side, we want to go over to the calendar, which is our fourth option under our Teams site. This is going to take us to our calendar for the week, and you can see all the meetings that I currently have. There's a few ways of scheduling Teams from this view. The first is you can actually find the date and time that you want to schedule a meeting by simply hovering over that time with your mouse. I could say I want to schedule a meeting for next Monday at 10 a.m. and I can just double click on Monday the 25th at 10 a.m. and I can schedule a meeting from here. Or if you don't want to find the date and time manually, in the top right hand corner you have an option that says new meeting, and next to that there's a little drop down where you can, if you have the options enabled, to schedule a regular meeting, a webinar, or a live event. For this video, we're going to learn how to schedule a meeting. So what we're going to do is schedule the new meeting by selecting on the option in the top right hand corner. And it's going to take us over to our new meeting details. Anything we put in here is also going to reflect in our Microsoft Outlook calendar. So the first one to do is add a title to our meeting, and we're going to call this Weekly Catch-Up. Underneath that, you have your additional required attendees, and I could say I might want to meet with Alex and Adele. On the right hand side of that, there is the optional drop down, and this will let me add some optional attendees here as well. For an optional attendee, we might also want to put in Deborah Berger. You can see here that on their names, Alex, Adele, and Deborah, there is actually a little symbol that says free, free, and free. This means that it is also checking their calendar to see that they are available at that time. If you wanted to double check their calendar and make sure they were free, or if by any chance it said they're busy, at the top here where it says new meeting and details, right next to that you have your scheduling assistant. If I select on scheduling assistant, this is actually going to show me everybody side by side and what their week looks like. So we can actually just change the meeting time from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. and we can actually move it into the time that works for them. You can also change the date, and of course you can adjust how long the meeting goes for, from 30 minutes to an hour, 2 hours, or you could even go all day. So right now I'm happy with our meeting at 10 to 10:30. Everybody is available. We have our required and our optional attendees. So I'm going to select back on the detail pane. And then I can have the option here. I can double check the date is correct, the time is correct. And if I'm happy with that, I can move on to the next option. Beneath that, I can actually drop down the option here and I can choose to have this repeat every week, every day, every month, or I can set a custom repeat. So this could actually be as it says, weekly catch up. So we might want to make this a weekly recurring meeting. And then it's going to ask us to set the recurrence, and we're going to say it's going to repeat every week, and it might end in 2 months from now on Friday. We're going to save that and go OK. We can of course post this to an entire team site if we wanted to, and we want to get everybody in sales and marketing joining in, and we could post it to the general chat if we wanted to, or we could post it to our monthly reports channel. We can add a location, so this could be at our local coffee shop, or if you had a Teams room system, you could actually book that room, so that if you have a physical room inside of your company, you can actually book that room from here as well. And then of course you can add the meeting details, so you can say, hi team, I'm booking in a weekly sync for the next 2 months. Looking forward to catching up. If you're happy with that, you can actually just go ahead and hit send in the top right hand corner, and this is going to reflect in your team, your Microsoft Outlook, and then all your attendees, Alex, Adele, and Deborah, are going to get an email invitation as well. At the top here, you can actually change a few custom settings. This doesn't happen all the time, but you can actually change this to show as busy, working elsewhere, or out of office, or you could set it as a private meeting. You could actually allow forwarding or stop people from forwarding this meeting to others if you just want that select group of people joining. And of course, you can actually require people to register for this meeting or not. because this is a regular team meeting, most of the times you just want to keep these options set as default. But for now, this is looking good to me, so we're simply going to hit send. And we can see here that it is loading at Friday the 29th. That meeting is now loading. And you can see here it has the option. You can see in our little catch-up, it actually has a repeating symbol and it has the notes symbol as well. If we jump to the next week and the next week, you can actually see these are repeating meetings every week. If you wanted to edit the meeting by any chance, you simply just have to select on it in Microsoft Teams or in Microsoft Outlook, and then you can go edit, and you can edit the entire series, so making a change to maybe the entire time, or you can edit this single occurrence, because maybe Friday the 13th, we don't want to have a meeting on that day. So for this week, we're going to move it to, say, Thursday and hit send. And that meeting on Friday is now moved to Thursday the 12th. But if we go to the next week, that catch-up goes back to Friday the 20th. Cool. Hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. And of course, if you want to supercharge the way you use your computer, hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.